Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss about the polymorphism. So what is the polymorphism of concept, okay, and how to use it. We will take one Delphi example. So polymorphism is derived from the two Greek words poly and morph. The word poly means many and morph means form. So we can say that polymorphism is poly many forms, right? The overload directive allow you to have different version of the same name, function and procedure, function or procedure with the different data type argument. Okay, order of the parameter, sequence of the parameter. The function return type does not matter. Okay, so we can have the same name method, right, with the different signature. So signature means the number of the parameter, order of the parameter, and sequence of the parameter matter. Return type of the function doesn't matter. Okay. So there are the two types of polymorphism in Delphi: compiled up polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Okay. We can perform polymorphism in Delphi by method overloading and method overriding. So what is the method overloading? The overloaded directive tells Delphi that you will declare another subroutine with the same name but different parameter, or we can say that with a different signature. If you use the overload directive in the method declaration, it must appear before the virtual dynamic or abstract directory. You can declare any function, procedure, or method with the overload directive. You can overload a method in the right class, even if the method with the same name in the base class and does not use the overload directive. An alternative to use overload method is to use the default parameter for the parameters with the simple type. Default parameters usually result in less code to write and maintaining. For complex parameters such as the object, you might find it easier to write the overload subroutine that call each other. The compiler uses the type and the number of the actual argument and sequence of the parameter to determine which overloaded routine or which overloaded method to call, but the return type does not matter here, right? So in the overloading, one concept is there: return type of the function does not matter, only the signature matter. So how the two method with the same name but signature is different, right? So signature is different means number of the parameter is different, or if the parameter is same, then sequence should be different of the parameter, right? Or the data type should be different for the parameter. So here I have created one class, right? T student class, and in this two student class I have written a function student detail. Okay. So student detail, what I'm passing the name, I'm passing the roll number. So name is integer type parameter, roll number is integer type. Sorry, name is the string type parameter, roll number integer type parameter, and student annual fee is double. Okay. And similar way, I have given the same name, right? Again, the student detail, but parameter number of the parameter is same, one, two, and three. Total three parameter I'm passing. Okay, right? Return type is also same. But we know that the return type doesn't matter in the overloading concept. Okay, it could be integer, it could be float, right? Or in any other data type, it could be, right. But this follow the overload concept. Okay, because of, if you see that the student number, right? Student number is there in this and in the previous method also. Name also available in the previous method. Student annual fee is also available. But you see that the order of the parameter in the second method, right, is different. So first order is the student roll number, right? But if you see that the first student detail method, name is the first parameter. So that's why this is the overload concept applicable here, right? Because what I said, the method name could be same, okay, but the signature, whatever we pass, right, it should be different. So signature, we can say that the number of the parameter should be different. So in two method, maybe one method can have two parameter, and other method we can have three parameter. So in this way differentiation should be there, right? Yeah. So here we have the same number of the parameter, three parameter we are passing, right? Data type should be different. So if you see that the name data type is here also string, student roll number is also teacher, student fee is double. So here also both are matching, right? The data type of the parameter is different. But if you see that the sequence of the parameter is different. So here first parameter is name, right? Here the first parameter is student roll number integer type. So sequence is different. That's why this is the overloaded concept here applicable here. Okay. So here everything is same. Both the function name is same, but only this sequence of the right parameter are different. Okay. So that's why these are the overloaded method. So now we can just give the definition of this. Okay. And just I'm just showing the message, getting the student name, student roll number, and displaying the annual fee, right? And how to call this method, right? Because the name is same for these two methods. So I have created an object, okay, of type student class, and this object I'm assigning the memory, okay. And after that, what we can do it. So I'm creating the object of the student class, right? So object dot now we can able to access these two methods. Student detail, both are same name, but if you see that the parameter for this different, right? So student detail, the first one is the name, student roll number, and student annual fee, right? Second is the roll number first, name, and then fee. Okay, so we need to pass this, and on that basis of the parameter, right? The first parameter is name, so I'm passing the right Bajaj. Second parameter is for me roll number. So roll number is suppose 111, okay, and third parameter is annual fees. So I'm just putting the 10,000, okay, 10,050. Yep, 10,060 paisa, right? Now next is again we have the two method, right? So this is we have called it this method actually, right? But with the different signature, different arrangement of the parameter, we have one more method, right? The student detail provision, that is student detail, right? I need to pass now the integer first, right? So what will be there? Just suppose I'm passing this, then then string name, right? Pass this name, Kumar, okay, and next parameter will be, okay, and now you can call it. What we will do, we will just run it and see what is the output. F8. This is message printing. Here also message printing. This and with object, right?